Our recent trip to Tamil Nadu was all of this blissful sounds of nature, birds, beautiful temples, and the architecture that dates back to ages, and some amazing food and people. Hi everyone, we just landed in Trichy. We are here for a couple of days. We are going to Madurai, Srirangam, and few other places. So right now we are in Trichy and we are going to Chidambaram now. Our first stop, Chidambaram, is about 2.5 hours away from the Trichy airport, so we stopped by for a quick snack. And of course, if you're in Tamil Nadu, you have to start off with some filter coffee, and that's exactly what we did. I was a little disappointed that they were serving this only with sambar and not chutney, but it was quite yum. You can see a beautiful sunset view in the background. After a little bit of a drive, we reached Chidambaram and we spotted this local favorite called Murthy's Cafe where we had some amazing paratas with paneer curry. Yash and others tried some chicken. Everything was amazing. This was our accommodation for the day. It was pretty basic but manageable. After a quick breakfast, we headed to the Chidambaram Nataraj temple. We reached Chidambaram last night and now we are at the Chidambaram Nataraj temple, and it's actually just a 5-minute drive from our hotel. So we are here already and my eyes are still not opening because it's not too early, but we are tired. But let's go to the temple. Chidambaram is one of the oldest Lord Shiva temples in the country, and it is the only temple where Shiva is in the form of Nataraja doing Ananda Thandavam, and this temple is supposed to represent one of the Panchabhutas, Akasha, and the temple structure is in the form of human body and consciousness. This temple has such a significance. The temple is spread across 51 acres. It's an architectural time capsule representing time and architecture of the South Indian temples through ages. It underwent a lot of changes through the invasion time and then some neglect during the British time. And of course, later on, it was renovated. You can still see that there's some work going on. It is a massive huge temple complex, and the tiles that you see here also has some significance. It is supposed to represent the number of breaths a human takes in a day. So it is laid out with around 21,600 tiles. It is not only beautiful, but the entire temple architecture has some significance to it. And behind the curtain in Chitsabha lies the Chidambara Rahasyam. You can call it the nothingness or consciousness or the meaning behind life and existence. So it has different versions. You might call it Maya, or you might call it something that actually represents Advaita. So, all about Maya and the whole existence, and also moksha, the liberation. You have to spend some time in the temple just looking at the architecture. Every aspect is just so beautiful. And once you're out on the streets of the temple, they're vibrant and beautiful and colorful. You'll see a lot of street vendors selling these idols and different sorts of rangoli stencils and so much more. I was wondering what these were for, and some of you guys on Instagram told me that these might be for Ayudha Puja. So there's also jewelry stores around the temple street selling the temple jewelry. The Chidambaram covering is supposed to be very famous. And our next stop is Vaitheeswaran Koil. It's a temple known for its healing powers. Vaidya as a physician, and here Lord Shiva is worshipped as the god of medicine or as healer. People come here seeking relief from their chronic illnesses, and the temple Koil is supposed to have healing powers and properties. Just outside Vaitheeswaran Koil, in the homes and reading rooms, lies one of Tamil Nadu's most mystical traditions, Talapatra Josyam or Nadi astrology. Here, ancient palm leaves written by sages thousands of years ago are believed to contain the stories of individuals, including past, present, and future. It's known to have been originated from saints of Agastya, Kaushika, and the thumbprint guides the astrologer to find unique bundles of palm leaves. It is very interesting. Of course, we had to step out and have some coconut water. It's pretty hot. Make sure that you plan your trip in the colder months. We went just before the summer, thankfully. And just 30 minutes from Chidambaram, and it's like entering a whole different world. This is Pichavaram, the second largest mangrove forest in the world. As we float through the canals, it's just so surreal and beautiful. It's very pleasant. All you can hear is the sound of nature and some birds. As you go inside, you will get into the narrow canal surrounded by dense roots, and this place is just so serene and beautiful. You can hear Yash saying that let's take our laptops and just sit here and work through the day.
కోట్ వేసుకొని వచ్చి ఇక్కడే కూర్చొని వర్క్ చేస్తే బాగుంటుంది. అదే ఎంత తీసుకొని
The only thing that speaks here is nature. It's just so peaceful and absolutely magical. After the boat ride, it was time for lunch. We spotted some family restaurants, home style restaurants.
ఇది రసము, ఇది సాంబారు, అదేమో కర్రీ. ఇప్పుడు ఏం వేసుకుంటాం మనం?
They were serving a lot of these seafood delicacies, of course, because I'm a vegetarian. I didn't try anything, but my family did, and they're like very home style food. We stopped at this place to have lunch. It's just next to the mangrove boating area. So it's a lot, kind of like a village area, but it has like family restaurants. A lot of restaurants actually, which have seafood. Luckily found veg food, but in that I got a little bit of a piece of, I think, some prawns or something. Always happens, especially when you're around the water side. This bus stop and the houses, everything reminds me of my village. This is also actually a home style restaurant basically. From the beautiful forests of Pichavaram, we are now heading to one of India's greatest architectural wonders, Brihadeeswara temple in Thanjavur. This temple was built over 1,000 years ago by Rajaraja Chola, and yet it stands tall and beautiful. This is not just a monument, it is a story in stone. The entire structure is designed with perfect symmetry and astronomical alignment. During equinox, the sunlight falls directly on the main deity in the sanctum, which is the significance of this temple. Also, the Vimana, that is the Gopuram, is said to cast no shadow on the ground at noon due to the structure that it was built in. That's the mystery that still draws curiosity.
మూర్తి అనేది మొదలు వస్తుంది అనమాట మనకి. సో
As the sun was setting, the temple was looking so beautiful in these lights. The entire structure is just so beautiful, and all you can hear is some beautiful chantings and some birds. It was just so pleasant. The Nandi Mandapam here is known to be carved from a single stone. The inside of the temple, the inner walls have Chola period related depictions and a lot of writings and carvings. So the hotel here in Thanjavur is actually very nice and neat and quite spacious also and well lit. So this one's actually pretty good. I leave the hotel name here in case you want to check it out. It's very close to the temple as well, and I think it's like pretty centered, like near the palace. Everything is close by. And there's also a shopping area close by. The hotel in Chidambaram was like pretty like very below average. I wouldn't call it a 3-star because these are pilgrimages. You may not find a lot of options, especially because we booked a little last minute. I think everything was either sold out or it was costing us too much in Madurai. So we started off with Chidambaram first. We dropped off our luggage in the hotel and stepped out to the market for some local shopping. We spotted a lot of these colorful sets of dhoti and shirt. It was so tempting because they have all these pastel colors and I wanted to get them for somebody, but I didn't have anybody in the family who wears such pastel colors. But I did shop quite a bit. You'll see it in the hall. Also, this shop had a lot of these ready-made blouses, bags, a lot of dresses, skirts, so many other things. So I explored a little bit and shopped a little bit in the store. It's called Majestic Maharaja. I'll leave a Google Maps link just in case you're there. And our hotel was just 5 minutes walk from here, and this is the center. It's pretty close from the temple and even the museum. We went into this Tevar's biryani, but the biryani was already done. But we ended up having some dosa. So dosas were being served with this mutton and chicken salan, which was pretty interesting. And I ordered some fried rice with paneer 65. This was actually very nice, and most of these rice items were being served with a little bit of raita here, which is very nice. And it completes the meal. A very delicious food. So that was the end of our day. In just one day, we traveled through time across temples, traditions, and beautiful water. This is the soul of Tamil Nadu. So that was our day one of Chidambaram and Vaitheeswaran Koil and Thanjavur. Stay tuned for the next vlog where we cover a little bit more of Thanjavur and Madurai as well. So also I have a haul coming up, by the way, so stay tuned for these videos. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and let me know what other videos you would like to watch and where you would like me to take you next. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.